Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. So today starts a new reading vlog for me. It is Monday, April 20th. It is 4:20. But I wanted to go ahead and just start this vlog off. So last week I only ended up reading one book, which was Escaping from Houdini by Carrie Maniscalco. That book was like really long and it took me forever to get through because I was just not wanting to read it, but I knew I had to read that one in order to read the fourth book. So I went ahead, let me take off my visitor sticker. I went ahead and finished that one. So this week I am pretty much planning on reading all of my contemporary books and starting off Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas, because that book is huge. It is 800 pages, so I still have 3 contemporary books plus that one to get through in order to complete my OWL, so I really do have to get some work done. But I wanted to go ahead and show you what I planned on reading first. So the first book I plan on picking up is All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. I've had this book on backlist for a long time. This book is like barely 300 pages. It's 305 pages, so I'm hoping that I can get through a decent chunk of it today, and then finish it tomorrow, and then read some more because I've got a lot. But that is pretty much it for right now. I really don't have much. Like I said, I am working from home today, and I had physical therapy this morning, so I am already done so many things. And I do need to get to work. So with that being said, you guys, I will let you know what I actually do end up reading today. Like I said, I don't plan on reading a whole lot. I don't even know what this book is about, so we'll just see. Anyway, I will talk to you guys a little bit later on, so I'll see you then. Hey guys, so it is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday, April 20th, and I have a little bit of a reading update. So I ended up finding an audiobook on YouTube to listen to All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover with. So I am on page 101, which is chapter 10, so I'm about a third of the way through the book, which is great. I plan on getting to page 150, and then I'm going to call it, and then I will move on to the second half tomorrow. I don't want to read this whole thing today because I know myself and I'm going to. So that's gonna be chapter 16 is page 153. So I'm gonna read an additional 50 pages, or at least listen to them, because like I said, I am listening to this on an audiobook, so that's really good. Also, this is not going to be part of the readathon, but I am going to pick up Capturing the Devil because I really, really want to read that book. So I'm going to read 50 more pages of All Your Perfects and then stop that and then read a little bit of Capturing the Devil. So anyway, I'm going to tell you what this book is about because I didn't know going in. So this book is about Quinn and Graham, and Quinn and Graham have been married for 7 years and they are going through infertility issues. So this book is kind of done in like a dual perspective. So like there is a then and now. So the book opens up where Quinn finds her ex-fiance banging some chick in his apartment. So she essentially breaks up with him, but at the same time there's a guy standing outside of her ex-boyfriend or ex-fiance's apartment, and he just so happens to be the boyfriend of the woman that her ex-fiance was cheating with. It's a real long story. But long story short, they hit it off. They have, this really great chemistry. Well, 6 months goes by and, nothing really happens. They, went to a restaurant, and pretty much that's where I'm at right now, is that they are kind of just getting to know each other. It's been 6 months. They've seen each other in this restaurant and they kind of just want to, either reconnect or they want to learn about each other. So this one is taking place in dual perspectives. It is very interesting. And I actually really like it. So I'm actually going to read the back here because it gives you a little bit more information of what I'm actually giving you. And it says at the very top, can a love story with a perfect beginning survive a lifetime between two imperfect people, which is like an amazing thing. And then there says, then the last thing Quinn expected was to meet the love of her life just outside her fiance's front door. A year after leaving behind their cheating partners, Quinn and Graham are in a perfect relationship that seems designed by fate. Now, 7 years later, their perfect love is threatened by their imperfect marriage. The memories, mistakes, and dreams that they have built up over the years are tearing them apart. The one thing that could save them might also be the very thing that pushes their marriage past the point of no return. Written with the same emotional depth and keen insight that made Colleen Hoover's It Ends With Us and Ugly Love instant New York Times bestsellers, All Your Perfects is a powerfully moving story about a broken couple whose future hinges on promises made in the past, reminding us that the enduring power of love is the ultimate savior. So I've read a couple of reviews. A lot of them say that this book is going to make you cry, which is crazy. I'm fully expecting it. Just the 100 pages that I've read so far. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to cry with this one. I have had friends who have personally dealt with infertility issues, and I see how it puts a lot of strain on their relationship with their significant other, and it's just not, something that I have personal experience with, but I have experienced it with some of my friends and being supportive of my friends. But obviously being a friend and being a significant other is two separate things. So, we'll see what I think of this book. I do know that a lot of people have said that they didn't like it because there is like a cheating element to it. So I'm fully prepared and expecting that to happen. I think that's going to be happening closer towards the end of the book. So we'll see. But Colleen Hoover's books are books, for me anyway, that really get you to think. And a lot of people don't like Colleen Hoover because she writes like standard rom-coms. And so when she puts like this twist on there being a perfect marriage, it's kind of interesting. But I do know that Colleen Hoover books really do grip me, and that's why I'm only limiting myself to 150 pages. So I'm going to go ahead and listen to the rest of that. Again, that shouldn't take me too long because I am listening to this audiobook on 1.5 times speed. So I've only got another 50 pages, and then I will call it for today. But I don't want to rush these books. I want to fully experience them. So what I'm going to do is I'll read this. Obviously I'm reading this today and I'll finish it tomorrow. Then I will pick up Tell Me Three Things by Julie, I think her name is Buxbaum, and I will do that for Wednesday and Thursday. And then Without Merit, I have a feeling that that one's going to either one, fly by, or two, I'm not going to be interested in that at all. So we'll have to see on that. So I'm going to try to do these books every 2 days. So I'll do, like I said, All Your Perfects today, tomorrow. Tell Me Three Things, Wednesday, Thursday, Without Merit, Friday, and then Saturday. And then Sunday or Saturday night, I am hoping to pick up Crescent City because I know that book is so long. It's a daunting task. It's 800 pages. But I do know with Sarah J. Maas books, they just fly by with me. Like, I don't even realize I'm reading an 800-page book. But we'll definitely see on that because I have heard some mixed reviews with that as well. So that is basically it. I'm gonna get back to my book here, and I am not going to surpass the 150 page mark. Like I said, I want to make this very strategic, and in between all of this, I will be reading Capturing the Devil. But I have a feeling that Capturing the Devil is going to be one of those fast books for me. So I'll read my allotted time of the books that I have for the readathon, and then I'll read that just for fun at night. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to continue working because I have a couple more hours to go, and then I'm going to be relaxing for the rest of the night because I'm gonna be FaceTiming with a couple of my friends tonight, which is really exciting because this quarantine is getting to me, y'all. Like really bad. I am one of those people that is like an introvert, but I'm an introvert that likes talking to people. So I'm like I'm struggling a little bit with, you know, being in my apartment by myself and not having human contact or human interaction. So I'm going to be FaceTiming with a couple of my friends tonight, and I'm really excited. You guys have no idea. It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one. Being locked in your apartment for a month and like not being able to leave unless you're going to a doctor's appointment or going to the grocery store. It's rough. It really is. But I'm hoping everybody is staying positive and that this is going to fly by for all of us. But anyway, one more thing, and then I'll close off this clip. I received my book outlet box yesterday, and I am going to be doing a book haul with that. I don't know when that's going to happen. I will probably film that either tomorrow or Wednesday and hopefully have that up this week, but you never know because I do have to edit my weekly vlog, which I have to do tonight. So I'm probably going to do that once I'm done listening to my other 50 pages that I need to listen to. So just keep in mind that that book outlet haul will be coming up shortly. It's probably going to be out before this video gets out. So if that happens, I will definitely leave that linked in the corner so you guys can go check that out. And okay, now I'm gonna go because I just keep babbling. But I will talk to you guys later, and I'll let you know my feelings once I get to the 150 page mark of All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so it is now 3:15 in the afternoon, and I just finished my additional 50 pages for today. So I am on page 153. And I don't want to put it down. I knew this was going to happen because it happens every time I read a Colleen Hoover book. It's just I want to continue and like finish it right now. But I have a feeling that it's going to make me cry, and so I don't want to have all of those emotions just floating around in my head. So we're going to hold off. I might read a couple more chapters, like not many. So I may go to like page 175. But we'll see. Let me see how many. If I went to page 175, it would be chapter 19, and I'm on chapter 60. So it'll only be 3 additional chapters. I might, because you know what? It's really gripping me, and I knew it was going to, but I have a feeling like things are about to shit the fan. And so I don't know. I think I am. I'm gonna read a couple more chapters, only because I know this book, it's gripping me. It's really gripping me. So I'm gonna read a couple more chapters, and then I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna stop at chapter 19 because I do have other things that need to be accomplished today. So I mean, 175 pages in one day is not terrible. So, and we will finish it tomorrow, probably in the morning before anything crazy happens. But I'm going to listen to the next couple of chapters. But I'm really enjoying it so far. It is very heart-wrenching, just to kind of see what this couple is going through in times of turmoil. And I don't know how that's going to make me feel once I get like further on in the book, because I have a feeling that this book is going to be very gripping and going to make me cry. So I will let you know what happens once I finish the next couple of chapters. So I will only get to chapter 19, and we'll call it a day from there. And then I can move on to Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco, which is book 4, Stalking Jack the Ripper series. So with that, I'll keep you posted, and I'll let you know what I think of the next couple of chapters once I finish them. So I'll check in with you in just probably about 45 minutes or so. So I'll see you then. Hey guys, so I ended up reading an additional chapter than I told you I was going to. So I am now on chapter 20, which is page 181, and I have put this down for the night. Right now I am currently watching one of my girls that goes live, and so I'm just on and supporting her. But I also have Capturing the Devil here ready to be consumed. I'm really excited. I have not had a chance to see how long the chapters are yet. But I think right now, I think the goal is to get to chapter 5, which is 36 pages. So that shouldn't be too difficult. And like I said, this isn't part of my owls. This is just an additional thing that I want to read. So we'll have to see. But everything else that I said I was going to do this week is the plan. I'm going to have to find an audiobook for Tell Me Three Things by Julie Buxbaum, something like that. So I have to see if I can find an audiobook for that. But right now, I'm going to get back to what I need to be doing. I still have 45 minutes left of work. It is 4:15 now. I did not just finish the chapters. I finished probably about 15 minutes ago, but I've just been sitting here fiddling on my phone or reading my emails and continuing on with work. So that's going to be it for me for right now. I do have to finish up work and then I will start reading Capturing the Devil. But I don't know when that's going to happen because I am supposed to be FaceTiming with a couple of my friends tonight, but we'll see when that happens. So anyway, I'm going to keep you posted like I normally do with my reading progress. I'll probably check in with you later on today. If I know myself, I'm going to be staring at All Your Perfects for the rest of the evening and wanting to desperately read it, but you know, anyway, we'll have to see what I do. But I will keep you posted like I've said before, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so sorry about that, but I'm having some technical difficulties on my work laptop, and so it's been not so fun to try to figure all of that out this morning. But anyway, so last night I ended up reading a couple of chapters of Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco, so I am now on chapter 4, which is page 29. So I was going to read up until chapter 5, but I just got really tired, and so I stopped reading. It's good so far. But as far as All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover, this will be finished today, but I have a feeling I won't start this until about noon. I only have like 120 pages left, so I will probably listen to it for the remainder of this afternoon. But we will see. So I just wanted to give you that little update because I know I'm trying to get back into the groove of reading a lot, and I'm trying to get back in the groove of actually completing a readathon for the first time this year. Well, I say that, but then I think I actually completed the contemporary-athon, but I want to complete the owls so I can move on to newts in the fall. So I have a lot to do, and I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 more books outside of these 2 here. So I've got a total of 5 books that I need to read by the end of the month, which is about 10 days. So I think I can do it. We'll definitely see. I have a feeling I won't be finishing Capturing the Devil, so that one will probably roll over into May. But the other 3 that I have planned besides All Your Perfects, I do plan on finishing those. So my main goal for today is to finish All Your Perfects and then to find some audiobooks that don't cost $30 for Tell Me Three Things and Without Merit. So I will let you guys know how my progress is going. Today might be a little bit of a stressful day considering I'm having a bunch of computer issues and I can't do anything about it until they fix it. So anyway, that's it for now. And I'll let you know when I do in fact start reading or listening to All Your Perfects. I think one of my friends is going live this morning, so I'm going to support her and hop onto her live on Facebook. So that's going to take up a couple of hours this morning. And that's pretty much it. So I need to go and answer some of these IMs that I'm getting. So I will keep you guys posted and let you guys know how my reading progress has gone for today. But I will definitely talk to you guys later. I don't know when that's going to be, but I'll see you guys in a few. Hey guys, so it is 12:15 and I just finished All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. It was very cute. I actually really enjoyed it. The last little bit actually got me. I started to tear up a little bit. And it just goes to show you that, you know, even though you're reading a book that has a lot of turmoil in it, there can end up being a, you know, perfect ending. So it was really cute and I loved it. I don't know what to rate it yet. I am in between 4 and 4.5 stars. While I loved it, I do know that there are problems with it. Obviously there's the cheating element, there's, you know, other things going on with it, but I actually really enjoyed it. So I think I'm gonna give it a solid 4 stars. It was very good. I liked it. So right now I am trying to find audiobooks for Tell Me Three Things and Without Merit, and I'm hoping I can do that with Scribd. I have not checked to see if Scribd has it yet, so we will see. But anyway, that's pretty much it for right now. I will let you know if I do end up listening to another one of those audiobooks today. And then also, I do plan on reading a little bit more of Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. Like I said yesterday, I was planning on getting to chapter 5, but I only did read up to chapter 4 because, again, I was exhausted and I fell asleep right after I finished chapter 3. So I didn't actually end up reading chapter 4. So today's goal is probably to get to, let's go with up until chapter 9, which is page 71, and I'm on page 29. So that's about 50 pages, probably a little bit less, but we're gonna see how well I like it. And if it's anything like the other books, you know, I loved those. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all an update on what I did, and I did end up finishing that. So that completes one of the owls. Sorry, I had to get my notebook. So that actually completed my owls for Muggle Studies, which is a book from the perspective of a Muggle, which would be a contemporary book. I consider that a contemporary book. That got me. And it was a lot more hard-hitting than I thought it was going to be, but it was still really good, and I liked it. So that's another book that I finished this month. So we're doing pretty well so far. We've got 3 full-length novels with 2 short stories from an anthology. I will be completing that anthology as well because there is only 1 story left in it. It's about 100 pages, so I will probably finish that after I finish my other 3 books that I plan on reading for the Owls. So let me figure out what I'm going to read next as far as those 2 books. If I can find Tell Me Three Things on Scribd, I will go ahead and do that because I want to break up the Colleen Hoover books because, again, like I said, Colleen Hoover has a way of getting me emotionally, and after reading All Your Perfects, I don't think I can handle any more hard-hitting emotion right now. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna try to find an audiobook for that, and we'll see what happens. So with that being said, you guys, that's my update for now. I'll let you know what I decide as soon as I figure it out, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so it is 1:40 in the afternoon, and I was not able to find a audiobook of Tell Me Three Things by Julie Buxbaum, but I was able to find an audiobook of Without Merit by Colleen Hoover, and I did Scribd, and you can do 30 days free as a trial, so I went ahead and just did 30 days free. So I am listening to this audiobook. I've only a couple chapters in. I'm sorry, I'm on page 35. It's interesting so far. As far as completing this today, it's not gonna happen. It'll probably happen tomorrow. And I'll probably listen to majority of it tomorrow. I have a feeling that I might not enjoy this as much as like the other book that I just read, but we'll see. So right now I have a tentative goal of 100 pages, which would be, hold on, which would be about chapter 6, up to chapter 6. So I probably will get to that point today, but we will see. So this one, I really don't know what it's about, but it's about this girl named Merritt, and she is like the recluse of her family. Like, she doesn't really fit in with her family. So it's kind of like her story. I haven't really gotten far enough into it to kind of give you a synopsis of it, but that's pretty much the plan for right now. So we have a tentative chapter 6 end page, which would be page 111. So that's about a third of the way through the book. So I have a feeling that I'll read up until that point and then probably finish it tomorrow. So then that would put me a day ahead of what I need to do. So I am trying to get back on the boat of me reading a lot of books, and that seems to be working right now. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I don't have much. I'm about to go on my lunch break here in the next 15 minutes or so, and then I can just do whatever. So I'm going to continue listening on to Without Merit, and then probably on my lunch break I will read Capturing the Devil, because I really want to read a little bit more of that today. So with that being said, you guys, I think that's about it for today. I really don't have much. I will check in with you guys a little bit later, give you some of my thoughts on Without Merit and Capturing the Devil, because I have a feeling I'm really going to enjoy Capturing the Devil, so we'll see. But with that being said, I'll check in with you guys a little bit later on this afternoon, probably around 4 or 5, so I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, so it is about 11 p.m. now. It's like 10:53. So I am currently laying in bed right now, but I wanted to give y'all a reading update. So I did finish my allotted reading for Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. However, I am going to read a couple more pages tonight. I am currently on chapter 9, which is where I wanted to be tonight, which is great. So I will probably read maybe another 2 chapters before I head to sleep. My next goal is to get to chapter 13, which is page 105. So if I do read up to chapter 11, hold on, that would be, let's see, that would be page 87. So it's just about 16 pages. So that seems doable for me tonight. So I will probably read those 2 chapters before heading off to bed. I will not update you guys. I will update you in the morning if I do read anything other than those 2 chapters, or I may just read a couple of pages and then find out I'm too tired to read the rest of them. So that's pretty much it for now, you guys. I'm gonna head off to bed, do my nightly reading, and then I will see you guys in the morning with another update. But so far this week is going a lot better than I planned. Oh, also, Without Merit, I only got to page 65. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to finish reading that book or if I want to like pick something else up that's going to be more entertaining, because right now the 65 pages that I have read, I'm quite bored, so I'm like, I don't know what to do. So we'll see. I usually give books 100 pages to grip me, and if they haven't gripped me, I usually DNF them. So we'll see with this one. I know this one's not the highest rated, or one of the highest rated Colleen Hoover books. I just finished one of her highest rated books, which was All Your Perfects, and that one made me cry. You saw that this morning. But Without Merit is kind of a little bit different, and I'm not entirely sure if I like that or if I hate it. So we'll definitely see. I will probably finish it, but it might take me a lot longer to get into and finish it than I planned. So right now I'm still technically like a day ahead because I really only planned on finishing All Your Perfects and not listening to another audiobook today, but I did end up picking up another audiobook, so I am currently ahead on that book. So tomorrow what I might do is just read another like third of the book, or at least listen to it, and we'll see on that. But anyway, I'm done rambling. I'm gonna pick up Capturing the Devil now just to wind my mind down, and then I'm gonna head off to bed for the night. But I will check in with you guys tomorrow morning and let you guys know what I plan to do tomorrow, because I'm sure I'll figure it out by then. So I'll see you later. Good morning, guys. So it is Wednesday, April 22nd. It is about 10 a.m. And I have a lot of work to do today, so I probably won't be checking in as frequently as I have in the last couple of days. But I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know what I plan on reading today. Currently, I am about 65 pages into Without Merit by Colleen Hoover. I talked a little bit about this last night on whether or not I was going to finish it or not. I think I am. I just have to like find a way to get into it a little bit more, I guess. And I think that's only gonna like come with time. So I'm gonna give it at least a couple more chapters before I decide if I want to give up on it or not. And then the next thing that I have is Capturing the Devil. So I read up until chapter 11 of this last night. I really am enjoying this book a lot. This is the fourth book in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series, and I've been reading that since I think January of this year. I think we started reading it at the beginning of the year. So right now I am on chapter 11, and I have plans to get to chapter 20, which is page 159, and I am currently on page 87. So I have about 70 pages to read, which I think is going to be really doable because this book is capturing my attention a lot, which is great. So I'll probably read a little bit of it while I'm at lunch today, and then continue on with my reading after work. So I think for today I'm not going to listen to much of Without Merit. I think it's only going to be a couple of chapters, but honestly it's not grabbing my attention, and I don't know if that's just because I started the other Colleen Hoover and finished that and I absolutely loved it, and then I came to this one and it's like not the same caliber. So I don't know if it's that or if it's just I'm not in the mood for this type of book, so I might switch things up and substitute another book for this one because it's not doing it for me. So chances are I'm probably gonna DNF it for right now and then continue on with it a little bit later. But if I did that, I don't know what book I would replace it with, because that's for a white cover. Read a book with a white cover. And I was reading another book before I started this, O.W.L.S, and it does have a white cover. But it's a reread for me, so I don't want to put in rereads in this thing. So I'm probably going to find something else. It might be a little bit shorter of a book too, but I'll let you guys know what I plan on doing because this one is just not grabbing my attention as much as I wanted it to. So I think I'm gonna give it another try maybe later, because this one is just not doing it for me. So I think I'm going to DNF it for now, and then maybe come back to it in a couple of months when I am not in the middle of a readathon, because I want to read books that are intriguing to me, and this one is just like not that intriguing right now. And I don't know if it's because it's like the main female character is just not that interesting to me, or if it's like something else. So I will let you know what I'm going to be replacing that with. And I feel like I've replaced a lot of books in this readathon, but you know what? Like, I don't want to force myself to read a book that I'm not going to like for a challenge. So if I don't like it, I'm not going to force myself to read it. And so I'm just going to find something else to read. And so I will probably get rid of that on Scribd so it's not taking up so much of my data. Because it's not worth my time, I don't think. At least not right now. So I will let you know what I replace it with. Like I said, it might be a little bit before I get to it. But I'll let you know what I do come up with as far as replacing that book. But like I said, it'll probably be a smaller book because I want to keep it in the same, like, you know, kind of page length. So with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna go. I am gonna get back to work because I have a lot to do today, and we're just gonna chug along here, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so quickly, I did decide that I was going to DNF without merit just for a little while, probably until after this quarantine, until after this readathon is done. But I did go ahead and pick up Heat of the Moment, which is book 1 of The Moment of Truth by Lauren Barnholt. Lauren Barnholt is one of those authors that I used to read in high school, so it has been a long time since I've read anything by her. This book is 294 pages, so I will be reading this later. This book is one of those that I actually have to physically read. There is no audiobook for it, so I will go ahead and read this. But it is like really large font, so it shouldn't take me longer than like one full day to read it. So these I have a feeling that these 2 other contemporary books that I have, I'm going to be reading like on the weekend. So this one I probably won't start until like maybe Friday after work. So I will go ahead and do that. I will start this on Friday, and then hopefully I'll be done with this by Saturday, and then I can start reading Tell Me 3 Things and hopefully have all of this done by Sunday. That way it leaves me the remainder of the readathon to get to Crescent City, although I do have a very strong feeling that I'm not going to actually be able to finish that because it is such a large book and I have to read it while I'm working. So anyway, that's a quick update. I just wanted to let you know that I did go ahead and decide to pick up something else. In the long run, I might because I am reading Capturing the Devil, and fantasy is really not my favorite genre, so I might just put that in place of Crescent City and then read Crescent City in May. That just might be what happens, because I do want to finish 8 books this month. Like, that is the goal, is to finish those 8 books this month and finish O.W.L.S. So I think that's what's going to happen, is I'm switching up a lot of things. But you know what? I really don't care. As long as I'm completing the, challenge of, the O.W.L.S, I will be so happy with that. So I'm going to get back to work because, like I said, I have a lot to get done today. And I really can't be vlogging, but, I'm vlogging anyway. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later, probably around lunchtime, which is about 2. So that's going to be about 4 hours from now. So I will go ahead and talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so it is now 10:50 p.m. and I'm just getting ready for bed, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a reading update. So today has been super crazy and super busy, so I've only been reading maybe for the last like 40 minutes maybe, and so I am currently on chapter 15 of Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. My plan for today was to get to chapter 20. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, because that would be page 158 and I am on page 119, so that's about 40 pages. So I don't know if I'm going to get through all of it, but I am going to get through some. I'll probably read another maybe 2 chapters, and then I will reevaluate. But I don't want to read too much tonight because I do have to go into my office tomorrow morning, and I actually have to get up and go and be there on time tomorrow. So I'm not going to stay up too much later. Probably another, I want to say another half hour, so I'll probably try to go to sleep at like 11:30, but again, we'll see. So I'm really enjoying this so far. It's captured my attention a lot faster than the third book did, and I think that is because that this one is heavily centered around Thomas and Audrey Rose's relationship, and like the murder mystery is like the back burner. So I'm actually really enjoying it. I love their relationship dynamic. I love how they work together. I love how they feed off of each other's energy, each other's wittiness, and just like them being like a perfect couple. Not that I'm saying they're like the perfect couple, but it's just like their dynamic is pretty awesome, and I love it. So I'm going to read a couple more chapters, brush my teeth, get ready for bed, and then I will probably talk to you guys in the morning. I probably will not update you guys tonight, and I don't know when I'm going to update you guys tomorrow, because like I said, I do have to go into work, and so I will most likely be done around 4 o'clock. And I won't have my camera, obviously, so I don't know when I'm going to update you, and I know for a fact that I'm not going to be reading any of this tomorrow or any of my other book, so we'll see. I might be able to download like an ebook version of the Lauren Barnholt book that I'm reading, so I might be able to read that a little bit on my Kindle or something, just so I have, you know, and continue on reading what I need to read for this readathon. So, and if I hadn't said it before, I'm going to say it now. Capturing the Devil is going to be replacing Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas, because I don't think I'm going to have time to get to Crescent City. If I do, great. If I don't, then this book is going to be considered for arithmecy, which is read a genre that you don't normally read. I do not read a lot of young adult mystery thriller or fantasy, however you want to say it. It's mystery thriller fantasy. It's just not, and it's historical at that. So it's not something that I read. It took me a long time to actually pick up the first book. I had owned the first 3 books for a long time before I even considered reading it. And like I said, I just picked it up at the beginning of this year. So this will be taking place in that O.W.L.S. And then I have 2 more that I need to complete. So overall, I need 3 books to complete by the 30th, I think. I think this is a month with 30 days. So I have 3 books that I need to finish in a week. So that's a lot of pressure, but I think I will be okay. And that's pretty much it, you guys. So I am going to go and finish my chapters that I'm going to be reading tonight, and go to sleep after that, because obviously I have work in the morning. So with that being said, I will definitely keep you posted, and I'll update you sometime tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Hey guys, so it is now Friday, April 24th. I do believe the last time I talked to you was Wednesday night. Yesterday I was at the office all day and really did not have time to vlog. I did read a couple of chapters last night, so now I am on chapter 24, which is page 195. My goal for today is to finish part 1 and move on to part 2, which would be page 241. So that's about 50 pages, which I don't see a problem. And then if I do read past it, great. If I don't, not a problem. As far as this weekend goes, I am planning on getting my 2 contemporary books done this weekend, hopefully. First one that I'm going to start reading is going to be Heat of the Moment by Lauren Barnholt. Like I told you before, this one is like the teeny bopper type book, and I used to read Lauren Barnholt back in high school. So and this book is like short compared to like other books, so the pages are smaller, and so it should take me not very long to read. but we will see. So there's that, and then the other one that I have to read is Tell Me Three Things, and that is by Julie Buxbaum, I believe her name is. So we will be hoping that I get to both of those. If I don't finish them, I at least want to get them started. So that's the main plan. So I have 3 books that I need to finish in a week or 6 days. So I have about 2 days each book to finish it. So I am hoping that that will happen. The one that's going to take me the longest is definitely the Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. It's a big book. It is a fantasy, YA, young adult, thriller, mystery, whatever. So it's taking me a little bit longer to get into. So, well, not get into, but get through. So I'm really enjoying it though. I am liking this book a lot more than I liked the third one. Third one was not my favorite by any means, and y'all know that. I think I ended up giving that book like 3 stars. But overall, this is going pretty good. But I do need to finish those 3 books in the next couple of days. So I will heavily be reading Capturing the Devil today. I'm hoping that I can get through a good chunk of this book. That way I can just like, you know, continue on reading it at night, and then start reading those 2 contemporaries during the day when I have time. So with that being said, I'm gonna get back to it because I mean I'm still working, but it's Friday, so we've got downtime right now, and I am going to knock out a couple more chapters, and that's pretty much it. So I will keep you guys posted, and I will probably check in with you guys a little bit later, probably around, I want to say like 7-ish. It just depends on, you know, what I'm doing for the rest of the day and how far along I get into this book. So I will see you guys when I see you. It could be a couple of hours. It could be tomorrow afternoon. Who knows? So I will check in with you guys later when I have another reading update. Hey guys, so it is about 4 p.m. And it's still Friday, obviously. Have not changed since a couple of hours ago. But I do have an update. I have been reading a lot today. I believe I started on, I think it was chapter 24, which was page 195. I am now on chapter 32, which is page 267. So I've read a good chunk, so like 70 pages or so, and I continue on planning to read a lot more tonight. We're just gonna see where I go and see where I end up. I don't really have a goal set in mind. I don't know. I could get to chapter 40, which is page 333, but I'm not going to set that goal for me tonight, because that would be an additional 8 chapters, and I actually have a lot of FaceTime calls tonight with people, so I might not have enough time to read after this. So I'm going to get back to it. I still have an hour of work left. I'll let you know how my reading progress is going, but so far so good, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish this either tomorrow or Sunday, and then that will leave me with both of the contemporary books that I need to finish for the O.W.L.S. So far so good. I'm doing really well. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I was, because the start of this month it was a little rough, and so now I'm like pushing to finish this and make sure that I do actually complete all of my O.W.L.S so I can move on to the Newts in November. So with that being said, you guys, I will definitely keep you posted, and I'll let you know how my reading progress goes through the rest of the night. But with that being said, I really don't have anything else, guys. I just finished eating lunch. More like a late dinner or early dinner, but that's pretty much it, and I will probably talk to you guys a little bit later. I don't know when that will be, but I will give you an update sometime later on tonight. So I will see you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so clearly it is a different time and a different day from the last time I talked to you, but today it is Saturday, April 25th. It is 9:39 p.m. So it has been a day, been a long day. I actually got out of the house today a little bit. I went for a walk with a friend in a nature park today, so don't worry, we did social distancing. We were a good 6 feet apart. So so yesterday, I don't remember what I left you guys off with as far as my reading progress, but I am almost done with Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. I am on chapter 50, and I have about 46 pages left in the book, so I will be finishing this tonight. I'm really excited. I'm kind of sad to see it end. I wish there was more of Thomas and Audrey Rose's banter. I wish there was more books in this series because I just love them so much, so dearly. So I really hope that Carrie writes more books with them. But for now, anyway, I will definitely be finishing this book tonight, and I probably won't start anything else tonight, considering it is so late. But my next plan is to read Heat of the Moment by Lauren Barnholt, and I will be starting that tomorrow, most likely. Tomorrow I will be going to the grocery store in the morning. So when I am done with all of that and I come back from that, I will most likely pick up that book. So that's pretty much all I've got for right now. I'm really, really liking Capturing the Devil. I'm really sad to see this one end. This one's probably going to be a 4-star for me. I really like it. There are some things that are a little too fast-paced, and there are some things that I wish they did a little bit differently, but I'm really enjoying it. So I'm gonna head off because I need to finish this because I'm really tired. I spent like 3 or 4 hours out in the sun today, and so I'm just a little bit drained, but I'm had fun today. So I am going to finish my book, and I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow morning once I have started Heat of the Moment by Lauren Barnholt. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Also, I will be doing some filming tomorrow. I have a book haul, and the Tome Topple Round 11 readathon was announced today, so I will be participating in that. So I need to pick a TBR for that and film that tomorrow as well. So with that being said, after that little update, I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and yeah, so I'll see you then. Hey guys, so I know I've been MIA the last couple of days, but it's just been a crazy weekend. Things happened that I weren't expecting to happen, and now it is Monday. And so we're going to end this vlog here. I wanted to give you an update of what all I read this week. So at the beginning of this week, I went ahead and picked up All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover, which completed my Owls for Muggle Studies, which was a book from a perspective of a Muggle, which would be a contemporary book. So I went ahead and picked that up, and I really enjoyed it. And the last book that I read this week was Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. Now, I wasn't originally going to use this for Owls, simply because I wasn't planning on reading it this month, but I read the third one this month, and I just could not stop thinking about the third one, and so I had to continue on. So I read this one this week. Really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 5 stars last night. I don't know. I finished it really late last night. I was supposed to finish it on Friday night, but that never happened. And then Saturday things happened, and then yesterday I had stuff during the week, during the day, and could not read anything until last night. So I ended up finishing this book somewhere around 1 o'clock in the morning, which is totally fine. I really enjoyed this. I know a lot of people don't really like the 4th book because it is heavily centered around Audrey Rose and Thomas's relationship and not their like work dynamic. There really wasn't a murder mystery in this book until like the very end. I mean, it's a present theme throughout the whole book of, you know, Jack the Ripper, who's Jack the Ripper, who's the American Jack the Ripper, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it. I am a fan of the Audrey-Rose and Thomas relationship, and I'm actually really sad that this series is over because I could read 1,000 more books by her, and I could read 1,000 more books about Audrey-Rose and Thomas. So I really enjoyed this. Highly recommend it. And this one completed my OWLS for arithmetic, which was read something outside your favorite genre. My favorite genre is contemporary romance, or like romance in general. I don't really read a lot of fantasy or mystery thrillers. So I went ahead and picked this up. I did originally have that as Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas, but I went ahead and changed that again because I just have had no luck this month with you know, reading things in a timely manner, and considering we only have a couple of days left in this readathon, I still have 2 books to read. I've got a lot to do. So this one, I really enjoyed it. And I highly recommend this series. If you have not picked up the Stalking Jack the Ripper series by Karen Maniscalco, I highly recommend it. It is very good. So that is pretty much it for this week. I do have 2 more books that I need to complete, which will be in my next week's vlog, hopefully. But with that being said, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like and a subscribe and a thumbs up. And don't forget, I do have some social media links down below. I don't really use Twitter a lot, but Instagram I'm very active on. So if you guys are interested, also my Goodreads link is linked down below if you want to go follow me on that as well. But with that being said, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. I'm hoping everyone is staying in there, and we're going to get through this crazy coronavirus quarantine type business. But I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.